Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And JJ, this highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company, and all of our Millikan athletics coverage is sponsored by Curtis Boyer.
Cue the pomp, bring in the circumstance. We've got a big celebration going on at Millikan tonight as they host Compton on homecoming and senior night, so plenty of reasons to celebrate for the Rams, and the balloon budget went crazy.
A lot of familiar faces getting a lot of extra love. I love how they set this up where you walk towards the stands, you get your picture with your fam, and then you get to say what up to all of your teammates.
On the other side, Compton coming in banged up. Lilo Mayava at quarterback, missing this game. Callie B trying to coach up John Bledsoe for a new position. We should have known how weird this game was going to be from the opening kick. Amir Ford recovers the onside. Great start for Compton, but kind of a subdued celebration. Weren't really sure what was going on. But yeah, Tarbane's ball.
It tried to tell us, Tyler. Tried to tell us we were in for a weird one. Great opening drive here for Compton. Jeremiah Hall, Eric Barrios getting it done in that double wing. It's like, remember the Titans, 7 plays. It's like Novocaine. Give it a while. It'll work.
But for Compton, Bledsoe going to keep it himself, fights off a tackle, but takes a huge hit from Jordan Anderson.
Stood up.
The ball pops out. Jaden Hunt would recover for Millikan. Now that offense goes to work. Miles Jackson takes the top off to Ryan Pelham. What an amazing catch to adjust to the ball with the coverage all over him. He had a huge night.
And then the screen pass to Jordan Anderson from Jackson, following the convoy of Lake Dawson and Alex Romero into the end zone. He didn't want to wait for that block to be over. Dawson laying it down for him, 7-0 Millikan.
Again, Compton moving it well on the ground. Barrios, a huge gain getting deep into Rams territory. This is what Compton wanted to do to run the clock out, to keep the ball. But again, the Rams defense get a goal line stand. Riley Tuggle and company bending but not breaking, and so keeping Compton off of the scoreboard and getting it back to their offense.
And the Rams with just more explosiveness on offense, taking advantage. That's Hunt on the screenplay. He's going to get a big gain there. Great play calling tonight from Millikan as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They mixed it up well. Pelham going to sit down in the zone, nearly gets loose. This is just a tough guy to get either down or out of bounds. He's so elusive, and then on the play action, almost got me, but Jackson hits Matt Martinez, the senior, with the touchdown on senior night. That's going to make it 14-0 Millikan, but late in the first half, not a ton of points so far. But, well, they're on the way.
Final minute of the half. It's a pass. Barrios getting it from Bledsoe, making something happen. Yeah, you're looking at this correctly. That is Compton completing a pass, and it's a 62-yard touchdown. What?
Unbelievable. I mean, just big play Barrios going and doing his thing. Some flags would come in. Theme of the night that would not impact what actually happened on the play. As Compton gets on the board, Barrios, yeah, sometimes he can just be lightning in a bottle. But too much time left for Millikan. MJ with a dot to Pelham. Oh, what a diving catch, JJ.
Maybe throw of the night and catch of the night on that play, because it took him 15 seconds to answer that touchdown.
We go into the halftime 21-6, and gotta say, at halftime, the homecoming presentation, having the homecoming court up there, so well done. They had the lights out. It looked really cool. Just a great job by Millikan to have this atmosphere. Congratulations to homecoming king and queen on their win. And then cue the fireworks. How cool is this scene?
Well, great shot, first of all, by you, Tyler. And second of all, shouts to the Millikan group that's creating peak student experiences right now. They're doing it right over there at Ramland.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to see. And coming out of the locker room, Compton not backing down. It's another pass, JJ. John floats it over the top to Barrios. Anderson would track him down, but Bledsoe going to keep it himself for the score as he cruises in to make it 21-14 here early in the second half. Compton is not going away.
Oh, welcome back. We've got a ball game still after all of that craziness. Rams offense always looking for a track meet. Jaden Hunt with a big gain there as he busts through the line. And then Jackson to Jello Miranda. Going to fight his way in for a TD, because if you're a senior, you're scoring tonight.
Yeah, he would not be denied. Obviously he's missed a couple games, been banged up, but good to see him in the lineup, and for those senior wide receivers to get touchdowns here at DeHaven Stadium. Pretty cool moment for them. Compton, though, still refusing to back down. Barrios going to break off another one. JJ, he just was racking up those rushing yards today.
Yeah, he had over 250 all-purpose yards, did Barrios, including this 38-yard touchdown runs where flags come in, confusion comes in, weird stuff comes in. On this play, there were two, count them, two, block in the back penalties on the defense.
What? That's something we've never seen before.
You heard him.
Obviously, shout out Barrios for the great play. They get within 8 points here, so it's a close game. Unfortunately, so many officials' conferences tonight. Kind of a mess on both sides. You hate to say it. We always want to focus on the kids, but it was a little bit weird and uncomfortable tonight.
Facts. Compton continued to make plays. Amir Ford here with an interception. It looked like Millikan was going to score again and kind of put this game away, but as was the theme, Compton not going anywhere. Millikan's big play potential, though, did bite them in the end as Soldier Boy Pelham. 80-yard touchdown. That is how you do it. Jackson to Pelham. Pelham had 9 catches, 245 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Just doing a little bit of everything was Uno. And then another chunk of yards for Jackson here is Matt Martinez with the catch and run. How about Jackson? 21 for 30, 450 yards with 6 touchdowns to 4 different receivers and 1 interception.
Pretty impressive. He's going to cap this drive with a touchdown pass to Ryan Pelham. That is his 3rd of the night. As you mentioned, JJ, he had already taken over this highlight and we didn't even have all of his touchdowns in there. Really complete, impressive performance from him at wide receiver. And got to shout out John Bledsoe for a great night in a new position. Always had his nose in there. Over 100 yards rushing. Made some completions when they needed him. I mean, got to give credit to 5 for sure.
Without question, nobody backed down wearing Compton's jersey, and BB doesn't back down either. Ryan Chester is kind of nice at running back. I mean, if you touch the ball once and house it, what's your yards per carry?
I mean, it's off the charts, and if I were him, I would never run the ball again. I would just be like, that's it, I'm done. Yeah, exactly.
George Costanzas, that's it for me, y'all.
That's a walk-off, but great moment for him who's showing, yeah, he can ball a little bit of running back too. Millikan takes the win 50-20 as they celebrate homecoming in style, but plenty of big games left. The Rams are on bye next week, then at Cabrillo, while Compton hosts Poly, then they're at Lakewood in what could be a play-in game for the playoffs in 2 weeks.
Thank you to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and make sure you stick with the 562.org for all of your local sports coverage.